Salutations and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. My name's Sonia and thank you for joining the ride. In the last episode, we tried to find the research base Omega, and in this episode, I really hope we will finally manage to do so because I really would like to progress in that matter. Like I said, last time we tried to find it, we didn't, but for that we found the blueprint for the Snow Fox and the parts of the Snow Fox, as well as the base where I guess you build the vehicles for land, on land. So without any further ado, let's begin our search anew. I'm not a good rhymer, but that somehow worked out purposely, for that matter. Not that you would have to be surprised about that. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. I just figured somehow it just started that way today. So we are looking for the research base Omega. So here we have the glacier again. Does that go all the way around? Probably. We have a creepvine forest right here. Okay. We have little mischievous sea monkeys. I am not intending to harm. I can see my base from here. So we really didn't swim that far yet. I am quite grateful that the batteries in this thing last some time. Because let's face it, if not, we already would have powered through a fair amount of these. But on the other hand, we have a power cell recharger in our base, so it would be that much of an issue. I'm not quite fond of... Oh, what's this? There's a creepvine forest over here? A really dark one, I guess? But I remember in one of our, I think the very first creepvines we found, there was a outpost in it, an emergency outpost with a platform and some loot cases, lootable crates. But here the fascination and question remains with, do we have to go down there to get a closer look at this place? Or not? All sorts of thermal vents were over there. The ocean looks really cold, so I think we're switching from whatever to a more Arctic biome when we... Let's check the log once more. Maybe it can help us. Codes and clues. Data retrieval. Research base Omega. I would love to see if I already covered that. Leviathan Genetic Research Program. Due to recent ice flow, its position is unknown, but it's deep and it's under ice. So we're going to have to find that as well, but right now I am really not so certain if we have already found it or not. Whoa, what? Was that one of those things, or was it something else I'm not seeing? Did that sound worse than it is? because that sounded quite brutal. Repair this one. I'm just being cautious. Rather keep it on a regular maintenance level than forgetting it or underestimating what things can do to you. That's something I could definitely check out before we continue in any matter whatsoever. Camera, drone, supply drops. Emergency supply cache and glacial signal entrance. Yeah, sure. Okay. I thought maybe we have a place we can ping, and I guess it's not the case. One is totally fine. So, I mean, I've been all over this place so far. And yet I have the feeling of nothing. Of finding absolutely nothing. I am somehow starting to wonder if it is even in the game yet. Some things may not be forgotten, for example, that this is an early access game. Which could be that they haven't implemented this part of the quest yet. Just as it is possible that they have not implemented the Leviathan skeleton yet, even though I doubt it, because I thought I already have seen some thumbnails covering that matter. So all in all, I guess we're just gonna have to see what that is all about. In case you are wondering, and you probably are, why we are already heading back home is for a change of heart, change of plans. For my research has let me find out one fact, or a thought. More thought than a fact, probably. No matter, whatever. My research has led to the conclusion and the answer to the question. It doesn't seem to be not implemented yet. The base Omega has been found by several, but for the moment seems to not exist, not be seen, as if though just disappeared. So very well a sort of kind of bug probably, but it is implemented. So until they fix that, we cannot look for the research base Omega. So what now? You probably are asking yourself. And what now? I would say we will go looking for the Leviathan next, because I think maybe we have a good shot that that one is also implemented and not yet disappeared, maybe. So all I can say is thank you for watching. Tune in next time for Subnautica Below Zero. And this is me, Sonia, signing off, saying toodles, and have a good one.